Hello everyone and welcome, my name's Ali and welcome to a map guide for the map Prison Break. I'm going to show you and keep this on screen for a second here so you can see the map in the bottom right. But I'm going to be doing a map guide. What I'm going to show you guys is the dynamic map event that's on each of the maps, so anything that sort of can change on the map or any sort of streak that can be called in that's exclusive to that map. Some good spots for the map as well, because there are some good spots and some spots you want to avoid on the maps, and also just my overall opinion on the maps. If you guys like the idea of this series, support it with a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely awesome, and make sure you're checking out all of my other videos as well. So I'm going to start on this side of the map. We are covering Prison Break here, a map that I do like, I really like. I think it's sort of like a small to medium sized map compared to all the other ones within multiplayer, which is very, very nice. Now, we have this back area over here, and you can spawn at the back of here if you're playing a respawn type game mode. I would say don't stay around this area here. So if you look at where I am on the mini-map at the moment, sort of stay around from this point. There's no reason to be here. Not many enemies are going to run past here. Try and get out of there as soon as possible. Now, there is this little container here, which you can see, and you can jump on top of here. The only reason I'd say get up on here is if you're wanting to have a good line of sight on the corner there, or you want to clear out enemies that are up here and you don't want to sprint directly at them. This is a good way of doing it. Now, the interactive part of a map is this tree here. So all you've got to do is shoot it a very few times, like just a few bullets. It will fall over and then it will land here and allow for easy access up to the actual hill here, which is very, very useful. If you guys didn't know that, definitely worth knowing. Now, at this point here, once I actually get up to the hill, I don't want to sprint up into this open area here. This open area here is very, very risky. I like to crouch, so I've got as little body showing as possible, and I'll check here for the route which is going upwards, which I'll show you in a second. I check here, which is the route completely opposite, and I'll check across here, and if there's nobody there, maybe I'll progress to this part of the map, so I'm out in the open for as little time as possible, or I'll chill here for a little bit longer and just wait for the enemies to come to me, because it's a very good spot. Now, if you do want to progress and stay in this area, you can actually go here and lean out. This is another very good spot. But if the enemies start to know that you're here, if you want to run away, you have to run back out into the open again, so it's a little bit risky. But this spot here is very useful, will be a very high traffic area. So you definitely want to be going there. Don't spend too long there. If you're getting like 4 or 5 kills there, you probably want to move to a new location. Now, this part of the map here is very useful. Up there is a very good spot. However, as you run around this corner, you have very low visibility on what's up there, and especially what's down there, because you've got this tree in the way. They have a significant advantage if they're up there. So what you want to do is come from the edge here and see if you can actually get, see if you can spot anyone. If you can spot someone, try and take them out. If you've only got a submachine gun like me and you don't think you can take them out, avoid it, go back up there, or take the long route all the way around the edge of the map if up here is not accessible. If it is free, however, come up here, and this spot up here is probably my favourite spot on the map. And the reason for this is the fact that enemies can actually spawn down here. You can get a nice overview to the map over there. And you can also come down here, look over there, and look over here with a very nice line of sight, with not showing much of your body over to the other high traffic area. So this spot I would probably say is the best spot in the map, and you can also hear footsteps very well of anyone that is down there. So if they do start spawning down there, you're good. And as I said, you've got a very nice line of sight to anyone that's coming around that corner. So this spot is very good indeed. Lots of positions and lots of viewpoints to check. Now, we've covered that area. The two best areas on the map is pretty much that point over there and the point I've just come from. Now, in terms of the sort of random points on the map, you can go all the way around the back here. Again, I wouldn't really recommend it unless there's just so much crazy traffic that there's nowhere else for you to go. You can jump up here and have a nice sort of overview, especially nice overview to there if you're using a sniper or an assault rifle and want to go for a longer range kill. So that's very useful as well. You can also go upstairs, which you can access either via this ladder here, or you can just go upstairs via the inbuilt stairway. And again, it's a nice way of sort of just looking across the map and taking people out. But you are pretty much vulnerable from all of the 3 sort of key points on the map. So I honestly I would go here maybe if you're playing a non-respawn game type like Search and Destroy, or actually Search and Destroy isn't in this game anymore, Search and Rescue for example, then it would be pretty useful. Now here, you can jump on top of, I believe you can get on top of these by actually climbing on the edge here. So you can actually get on top of them. You can hide in them. People may not know you're here. There's lots of sort of random parts of the map. You can go in the tubes here, sit in the tubes. I wouldn't recommend sitting in the tubes, so you don't really want to be camping too much. And then you can also jump on top of here for a good line of sight up there. And then another line of sight over there. But again, if you're up here, there's not much cover. You're going to be shot quite easy. I wouldn't recommend it. This back area of the map is just pretty much what I said at the beginning of the video. Just a place you don't really want to be. There's nothing really going on here. It's kind of on the map for like no reason at all. And you'll find that with some of the maps within Call of Duty Ghosts, is that there's some areas on the map which just don't really have any significance and don't really need to be there for any reason. But that is my overview of the map for Prison Break. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully you managed to take everything in. The key parts really is the tree, is this spot here, and then is the top spot just around the edge over there. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of it. Do you want it to be shorter? Do you want to know any additional information? Leave a comment down below. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.